Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10. Penix to throw. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Penix now on first down. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. He'll get this complete to Mooney. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Robinson will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Offense in the hurry up here. Once more, it's Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Wk all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This return starts at the 5. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Trying to throw here out of the gun. It's caught, Ferguson. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Searches from the... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. They're throwing it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Penix working from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Starting from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds after a tough return. Offense looking at its own 17 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Falcons will take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Oh, put some heat on it. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, they got it intercepted along the goal line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Into traffic, complete. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to give him the ball.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know exactly what this defense is thinking right now, Kate. They are thinking safety. Off the snap, boy, they crash the line, and they're inching closer and closer to the end zone. Throwing from near his own goal line. He's going to push one deep down.
They connect on the deep shot. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch. It really makes the magic happen.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Offense up to the line fast. They go play action. Here's Penix. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's out a little short of the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a one-score game in the first half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Penix here from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On first down, here's Penix. He's on the move. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down from the red zone. That one's cooked. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. Picked up by the Rams. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Throwing now, following the turnover. That's on target, Wk. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Rams. Looking at 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the set. This pass caught by Nakua. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll throw on 1st. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And he'll find the space he needs to get this up to the 25-yard line.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the shotgun, Penix. Got a man, it's London. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing now from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the brought in inside the 20. All the way, and that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's a return from the 7. The ball is out! And they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. Stiff arm success. They strike for 23 yards. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He'll take this at the 10. The ball is loose. And they steal it back on the return. Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. It kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
To kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He fields it from the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Able to find the Kua here. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Lone back gets the handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
So the Rams keep the offense out there. They're deciding to try for 2. He's throwing for it. Flushed out now to his left. And he's in. The two-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a two-score game.
22. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. That's brought in by Mooney. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the 1st. And that one's going to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Penix on 1st down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further.
And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Has a hole left, room to run. At the 20. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And now the Rams set for another 2-point conversion attempt. He'll throw it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. already has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Throw reeled in by London. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. From the red zone now. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by the rookie from Texas A&M. And the Rams have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Throwing now on 1st down. To the sideline it goes. He's got to be on the marker. Looks like he stayed in as well. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 34. Ferguson there to bring it in. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I'm sure coach or play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. He throws a bullet to the center. Big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just...
And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams parlay the interception into points. All right, here we go. Huge play for the Rams, going for 2.
The Rams will line up for the...
Here's a throw. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
The 36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. That one's complete to London. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's good for a Falcons.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying with Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 1-yard pickup.
3rd down, it's Penix. Hits his running back. And he goes out a little short of the 40. That's a pickup of 9. And the Falcons will have a 1st. Penix here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 47-yard line.
Another try following the sack. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Penix working from the gun. Got a man, it's London. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons on their way to their 3rd win of the year. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Ball at the 33 for first down. They send the tight end in motion left. To throw here on first down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. And it's going to be second down. They motion the tight end over. Second and 10 now. He gets this one to Nakua. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Rams are going to have a first down. They'll try and throw it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Ferguson's got it, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
From the gun on third down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception. And you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Got to hurry this to the line. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons make it a 24-point ball game. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close.